Okay, so now our first soup boiled, and we're gonna cook until, as I said, until the vegetable gonna be very soft. This is our second soup, okay? Mushroom soup with cream, elegant soup, very tasty. As you know me, not complicated. What we need? We need between 15 to 20 mushrooms. Make sure that you have at least 2 different mushrooms because the flavors is more rich. So here we got portobello mushrooms and champignon mushrooms, but you can add inside also dry mushrooms like porcini, or fresh like shimaji, anuki. There is a lot. One white onion, okay. 500 milliliter of cream, okay. And pepper, red pepper, thyme, butter, white wine, and something like 1 liter of hot water. Okay, let's move on. Okay, first we take the onion and I take the peels off, 1 and 2. Okay, now make sure the pot very hot. Okay, now I throw the leftovers and then I cut the onion. Okay, half and another. Okay, because we'd like to save time, so now I take the onion, I put it inside. Okay, I take fresh garlic, like 3, 4, 5 maximum, I think is enough fresh garlic to put inside, and 50 grams of white butter. Okay, now if you don't want to use it with butter, you can do that with olive oil. So around something like 4 spoons of olive oil or butter. I choose butter. Back to the fridge. Okay, now I cover the pot because I want to save time. I want maximum temperature. So at the moment that we forget to put the cover, so we lose temperature and we don't want to lose. Now this is our mushroom. It doesn't matter if you cut the mushrooms slice or cubes, but make sure that you cut the mushrooms because all the flavors stay inside. And if you want to do with strong flavors of mushrooms, and you'd like to do that, so cut the mushrooms. Now you can cut it with your hands also. I'll show you like that. So if you want to do that with your children, so you can tell them using with your hands. Okay, because we don't want to give to our babies knife. Alright. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wow, the smell of the butter with onion and garlic. We don't need more. It's all ready, so feels so good, okay? You can see the onion, the color. Strong fire, don't forget, strong fire. Okay, let's keep with our mushrooms. I used to serve exactly soup like that in my restaurant, and it doesn't matter how many times I cook this recipe, all the time I get a lot of amazing reviews from my guests, and now I share this specific recipe with you, my friends, and I'm sure that you're gonna make it so many times. I'm sure about it. Why? Because it's simple, easy to use, and delicious. Also, just for education, you can add inside chestnuts if you'd like to. Alright. Strong flame. Yes, all the time. Keep on strong flame. Now, I put all my mushrooms inside. Mix it gently. Just a minute. Yeah. Mix it gently. Okay. Now, I take white wine. Now, about the wine, you don't have to use with white wine. You can do that also with red wine. The difference is the red wine gonna be a little bit more color on your soup, but it's also more strong flavors. But I like it. But the white wine is more gentle, and try to use it. Don't forget, because the alcohol going out, because we cook for a long time, so no one gonna be drunk from this red wine. That I can promise. Okay, so a little bit of white wine. Now I boil it, and I take the cream. Let's open 500 milliliter of cream. Actually, this cream is 38 fat, which is so good. But you can use it with less. Okay. Now, at the minute that everything boiled inside, okay, boiled inside, let's look like that. Now, I take the cream, I put inside 500, and I cover again. Now, I want to take flour, white flour. Alright. So, if you have with gluten, without gluten, like gluten-free flour is the same. It's the same, no problem. Okay, you can use it also. Now, look what I do. Okay, so I take 1 spoon of white flour, and I put here in small glass, and then I take water, not so hot, like even maybe cold water is better. Okay. Now I mix it. I mix, and maybe a little. Yes, a whisker. Okay. Okay. Now, this is time Thyme is so color, so flavors, strong flavors. I like it so much to add to my soup, my meat. When I roast meat like corned beef or roast beef or filet mignon, I try to use it with that one because it's so good for my recipe. I really recommend it. So now I take like something like 5, 6 and I put inside. You don't need to serve the thyme. Don't worry, you can take the leftover and throw it, but the flavors, it's unusual. Now, I don't know if you can see, but it is boiled. And the minute that is boiled, I make sure that I whisk very good 1 spoon flour with water. I put inside and very fast mix. All the idea behind the flour to add inside because I want the texture very creamy. And now I take 1 liter and I cover and I'm gonna cook for between 20 to 30 minutes. At the end, I'm gonna add inside salt, of course, black pepper, and nutmeg. Nutmeg is the secret of this soup, but not only nutmeg. Nutmeg and the thyme, and of course our mushroom, the combination between them. So we're gonna cook also this soup, our second soup, for the next 20 minutes. So at the moment we have 2 different pots. The first one, the Asian soup. Okay, we remember until the red potato very soft, great. And about the mushroom soup, something like 20 minutes first boiled. At the minute it is boiled, you can count like 20 minutes. And then we're gonna add inside those one and of course basil, fresh basil. So now organize everything for the last, the soup, the third soup, tomato soup, one of the amazing and so like family soup. Now the tomato soup we're gonna serve, if you'd like, with fish, if you'd like with the chicken, but today we're gonna make exactly like that, with nothing. Why? Because it's so perfect that we don't have to add inside nothing except the recipe by himself. So organize yourself for the third soup. Okay, after 25 minutes, our second soup, mushroom soup, is really smells so good, and it is ready. It's ready. So what we need to do? First, we take the cover outside, and then we mix it a little bit. I want to try first. Always try. When I try to taste something, I try to take only the juice, not the mushrooms, because otherwise gonna be very strong flavor of mushrooms. So this is not good. Try to taste only the juice. Okay, of course, we need to add inside salt, little spoon with salt, nutmeg, 1/4 nutmeg, half little spoon black pepper, Okay. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Now, you take basil, green basil, only the leaves, fresh leaves, put inside, mix it together. Now, this is our plate, and let's serve. Wow, strong. It's amazing to smell. My children crazy about this soup. Wow. Okay. And try to leave the thyme in the pot, not in the plate. Okay, because we need only the flavors from him, not more than that. Okay, now I can take also fresh basil and to put on top. This is our second soup, creamy, the flavors from French, something like that. And also you can add on top if you have, I don't know, maybe a truffle oil or a chestnuts oil or almonds oil if you have. And actually you don't need nothing. This is amazing like that.
Un Jacques